Yo, YouTube, back with another box break. This is 1993 Wild Card, the West edition. So all the inserts, Stat Smashers, Field Force, Red Hot Rookies, all that will all be from West teams of the NFL. For some reason, my audio didn't record while I was opening this box, so I'm doing this as a voiceover. So you can see there, it tells you what the inserts are and that it is a West box. We zoomed in a bit there so we could see it a little better. So let's crack into this. So there's 36 packs in a box, and I think there's 12 cards per pack, if I remember correctly. Yeah, 12 cards per pack. So settle in. This is a little bit of a long rip, but get yourself something to drink, something to eat, relax. And check this out, there's some good stuff in this rip. So I'm just resetting the camera a little bit here. I'm not recording in my normal area to do a rip, so trying to sort it out. So here's pack number 1. The packs are annoying to open. They're kind of this foil with like a film inside of them, sealed, so some of them don't open very well. There's Steve Israel, Alvin Harper, Mike Williams, Todd McNair, Steve Tovar, and there's our first stripe. It's a Mike Williams 20 stripe. So the stripes come in 5, 10, 20, 50, 100, and 1000. Eric Metcalf, David Lang, Courtney Hawkins, Broderick Thomas, Rob Moore, and John Vaughn. So obviously the bigger or the higher the stripe, the rarer the card is. So you want as many 1000 stripes as you can possibly get. The no-name players don't really sell for much. The big-name players do pretty well, especially with those higher stripes. I think a Barry 1000 stripe would probably sell for $400 to $500. Roger Craig, Mark Rippon, Reggie, Dion, Dwight Stone, Kenneth Davis. I love reading some of these old names. Elvis Gerbach, rookie. Vance Johnson, Bruce Smith and Dolphins, Lamar Thomas, and Steve Empman. You can get stripe cards of the inserts too. They're extremely difficult to pull. But I'd be happy with just a nice variety of stripes. Hopefully something on Favre, as he is my PC. There's Dan Marino, Carlton Gray, Cleveland Gary, Leonard Russell. Our first insert's coming up, Dave Meggett, John Elway, Field Force, just the base. These also come in a silver foil and a gold foil edging. Greg Lewis, Tom Waddle, Marvin Jones, Mike Crowell, Garrison Hurst, rookie. Look at those pads. Brent Jones. The shoulder pads in the 90s were crazy. Alright, next pack. Trying to move through this pretty good. I knew it was going to be a longer video with so many cards, and the packs being a problem to open certainly extended our video here. You got Marco Coleman. They're not too stuck together. That was something I was worried about. Quinn Early. We had opened a 92 box, Jason and I, after we got these, and many of the cards were bad. It was a lot of paper transfer. Herman Moore, Tom Waddle, Marvin Jones, Mike Crowell, and John Freeze, and Brent Jones. But these really aren't stuck together, and the inserts and stripes were sort of separate from the other cards. I don't know how to put it, but it looks like in collation they were put in last, so they didn't get quite as packed down and stuck to other cards. They're kind of loose in the pack, like that. See how it sort of fell out? Ricky Jackson, Darren Perry, Darren Smith, Stan Humphries, Jim Harbaugh, and then our field force is Stan Humphries, and that's the gold foil parallel. So we had the base of the Elway, now you can see the gold foil version. Chris Miller, George Teague, rookie for the Packers, longtime Packer player. Bernie, Coleman Rudolph, Steve Christie, Edgar Bennett. Alright, so we've got Kelly Stouffer, O.J. McDuffie, there's Keith Jackson. Gotta stay hungry for the Crimson Tide. I can't say his name without thinking of that soundbite from Brett on field about flapjacks. Take 3 of those flapjacks back, because I've got to stay hungry for the Crimson Tide. So good. Heath Sherman, Ivory Lee Brown, Stephen Baker. If you've never watched Brett's recordings, his on-field mic'd up or whatever you want to call it, it's hilarious. ESPN shows it quite often because it's so good. I think he's the number 4 ranked character in the NFL history or something like that. So they'll show that one, but he has some funny stuff. There's a Joker. Okay, next pack. Yeah. Ooh, Randall Cunningham, Jackie Slater, Fred McAfee, Billy Joe Hobart. So you can see kind of how those cards stick together, but the inserts are sort of on their own. There's Cleveland Gary, Field Force Base, Ernest Givens, Harold Green, Lamar Lathan, Mel Gray, Harvey Williams, and Curtis Conway, rookie. So in the inserts, what you're really looking for is like 49ers players, you know, Montana. Actually, Montana's Kansas City in 93. But you want Rice and Elway and some of those different West Coast guys. Kevin Williams, Tom McNair, Steve Tovar, Rick Meyer. He was going to be big. Rodney Hampton. He was a good running back for a few years. Alexander Wright, Broderick Thomas, John Elway, John Vaughn. All right, next pack. We're doing good. We're about a third of the way in here in the video, so thank y'all for watching and sticking around. There will be some payoffs in here. I wish I knew how to timestamp. I would just timestamp them in the post, but I don't know how to do that. Right, there's Atwater. Here's a Montana with the Kansas City uniform. That's the base Field Force card. There we go. Now you can see it. So this is definitely the end of Montana's career. Anthony Miller. There's a Boomer. Junior Seau, T-Buck. And Mike Pritchard. Alright, let's keep moving on here. Next pack. I finally decided to just pull them all out of here. Just give myself a little more room for breaking. You can slide all the packs back and you can see exactly how many we have left. There's just a ton of packs in these boxes. Not like today's products. It was all about the inserts back then. And Wildcard was one of the first to actually do parallels with the stripes, so made them a lot of collectors bought a lot of boxes of Wildcard. There's plenty produced too, but they kept the stripes pretty rare. There's a base Montana. Lawrence Dawsey, Zach Trudeau, and the sets were pretty big too. So even if you got, you know, some Bledsoe rookie, you get some nice stripes, it didn't mean that you were going to get a stripe of anybody good. So the odds were tough, especially on those. I think 1,000 stripes were like 1 per case. Those were extremely difficult to pull. Usually, well, we saw a 20 stripe earlier. Usually in a box, you'll get 4 or 5 stripes, I believe. So you get a decent chance at getting something good. And like I said, the inserts are mostly the, you know, better name players. So if you get stripes of them, you should be doing pretty well. Michael Irvin, Herman Moore, Harold Green, Lamar Lathon, John Freeze, Curtis Conway rookie. So I haven't hit anything too big here. We got that 20 stripe in the first pack and a few decent name inserts as we went along, but let's keep going. Barry Foster. Oh, we got a Stat Smasher in here. Vai Sekihima. Kadri Ishmael rookie. He was good for many years. Keith McKellar. Some of these names I don't recognize. Runzo White. Natrone Means. That was his rookie year, so that would have been a Stat Smasher rookie. Rodney Culver. Randall Hill. Steve Young. Quentin Coriat. Terry McDaniel and Keith McCants. So another pack down. We should be coming around another stripe pretty soon, I think. Maybe some more silver foil or gold foil parallel inserts would be cool. Obviously stripes would be fantastic. There's a Irv Smith Red Hot Rookies out of, I think he was Notre Dame, right? Giant pads. There's Thurman Thomas. Big Ed West, Warren Moon, Harvey Williams, Carl Pickens. So usually when I rip boxes like this, I'll take all the common cards really have no value. So I'll take those and I'll donate them somewhere. Rich Gannon, Dan McGuire, Children's Hospital, something like that. Art Monk. Because I don't really have a use for them and I don't want to try to negotiate or sell them. There's Emmett Smith. That'd be a good one to get a stripe of. Mark Brunell rookie, not bad. He was good for many years with Jacksonville. Drafted by the Packers, I believe. Eugene Chung, Sterling Sharp. And a surprise card. So the way these worked, I'll flip it over here in a second. You can see you have to mail it in with some money, and then they would send you the surprise card in the mail. I think it was like a Barry Sanders Stat Smasher, if I remember correctly. Didn't do my research on that ahead of time, but... And I think you can get stripes of those too. So I would think if you got a 5-stripe wild card, they would send you 5 of the Barry Sanders Stat Smashers. I'm not exactly sure. Didn't really do any mailing in, just bought the packs. Oh, there's a big one. That's what we want. There's a Favre 20 stripe. Nice. No paper transfer. Edges look pretty sharp. Foil is all there. That's really nice. It's about $150 card, I believe. $100 to $150. So there, got all my money back for the boxes right there in that one card. PC hit too, so bonus. Walter Stanley. Rodney Peete. Tim Brown. Andre Tippett. Steve Bono. And Shannon Sharp. The Sharp brothers are both in this product. Awesome. I like that 20 stripe. That's a good one. So far we've got 2 20 stripes. Okay, here's Jeff Graham. Checklist. Rod Woodson. Hall of Famer. Glenn Milborn. There's a Brett Bass. Nice. I'll take it. Gino Atkins. Or Gino Torretta, excuse me, rookie. John Taylor. Gil Bird. Wendell Davis. Ricky Waters. Tony Smith. Freddie Joe Nunn. So I think we're almost halfway through the box. Again, thanks for sticking around. I know this is a longer rip, but I think it's kind of fun. You don't get to see somebody rip 93 wild card on YouTube every day. So I thought it'd be fun. It's always good to see the stripes pulled, and they're exciting boxes. For $50, I think there's some good value in opening these. Ooh, there's a 50 stripe. Gino Torretta rookie. Didn't really turn into much, but hey, a rookie with 50 stripe on it, pretty cool to me. Derek Fenner, Derek Thomas, rest in peace. Eric Ball, Neil Anderson, Jared Bunch, and Ronnie Harmon. So now we've got 2 20s and a 50 stripe, so we're doing good. We haven't hit any 5s or 10s, the lower stripe, more common stripe stuff. Aikman, that'd be a good one to get a stripe of too. Roger Craig. Rippon. Barry. Howie Long. Steve Jordan. Kenneth Davis. Kerry Cash. Andre Reed. Ricardo McDonald and Lamar Thomas and Dale Carter. There's nothing big in that pack. Hoping to hit 1,000 stripe too. It'd be cool to get the case hit. If it was a big name player, that'd be even better. Some good money for those. You know, like Alex Van Pelt, Reggie Brooks. We're getting a decent variety of cards at least for players. Reggie Cobb. We're not seeing, not pack after pack of the same guys, which kind of happened in the earlier wild card releases. So Cody Carlson, Andre Rison, nice when he was with the Falcons. Jim Everett, Chris Everett, David Klingler, Eric Kramer. If you haven't seen the old Jim Rome stuff from ESPN, he had Jim Everett on, and he kept referring to him as Chris Everett, the famous female tennis player. And Jim eventually got mad, and Dan Marino got mad and pretty much tossed the set. It was amazing. So if you haven't seen that, check it out on YouTube. Harrington Gary, Reggie White. All right, Dion, nice. And Dan McGuire, we got a silver foil parallel for that one. He never really amounted much, unfortunately. Elvis. Garrison Hurst, rookie. Steve Emman. Ricky Jackson. Darren Smith. Renzo Lynch. Jerry. Vaughn Dunbar, Field Force Base. Chris Miller. So I'd love to get some central boxes to get some shots at George T. Rookie at Favre insert parallels and stripes. That would be great. I think they go for a bit more than the $50 of the West boxes, but they're really hard to find. I've only seen Central boxes a couple of times and I missed out on them. So if anybody sees any Central boxes, send them my way. I'd love to do some rips on them, if they're a fair price, of course. Stan Humphries, Jim Harbaugh, Mark Higgs, Rodney Hampton, Alexander Wright, Bernie Coleman, and John Elway. Edgar Bennett. So we're definitely more than halfway through the box now. So we've got 3 stripes so far. Rich Gannon, Dan McGuire, Art Monk, Hall of Famer. Henry Ellard, Clay Matthews Sr., Andre Collins, Mark Brunell, rookie. That's a good one. Thurman Thomas, Ed West, Warren Moon, and another surprise card, Carl Pickens. I think the surprise cards would look cool slabbed. I mean, I don't think at the $300 price level that's available through PSA I would send them in, but back in the day when it was like $10 a card doing bulk, that would have been a fun one to get slabbed just because they look cool. Derek Brown, Chris Warren. I like the old school, way of taking it and sending a check and mailing the card in. Ooh, Jerome Bettis, Red Hot Rookies. That's a good one. Yeah, Bettis was a rookie in '93 out of Notre Dame. He had an amazing Hall of Fame career, so rookies of him, can't beat that. But I like the old stuff that way. The old send-in cards and collecting different things out of packs, and you had to submit them for exchanges, and obviously you can't send them in, so now when you get the cards now, you just need to display them or do something with them that way. Frank Reich. Here's Christian Okoye, the Nigerian Nightmare. He was something for a while for Kansas City. David Lang, Miriam Butts, Chris Chandler, Rob Moore, Todd Marinovich. So we got a couple of nice, I think, was that our second Bettis rookie? But we got an insert Bettis rookie, and I think we got a base one too. So not bad. Kelly Stouffer, O.J. McDuffie, Keith Jackson. Gotta stay hungry for the Crimson Tide. Ampley. Steve Atwater. Geno Atkins. Baker. J.J. Burden. Chris Spielman. Oh, look at those pads, man. Crazy. Pritchard. Alright, looks like we're down to 4, 5, 9 packs? 8, 9 packs, something like that. So let's play this out here. I can feel we've got something else pretty good coming yet. There's Wesley Carroll, Troy Vincent, Wes Hopkins, Jeff Query, Brian Benny Blades, I believe. Oh, a J.J. Burden Stat Smasher. Anthony Miller, Lawrence Dawsey, Zach Trudeau, Barry Word, T-Buck, and Pepper. Alright, we're getting down to it now. I can see we've got 8 packs left. Let's see what the last 8 hold. Hopefully another Favre stripe. A nice insert stripe would be cool. Let's see what else. Alex Van Pelt. 1,000 stripe would be cool. Dion Figures. Browning Nagel. I know when Jason opened his boxes, he didn't have any 1,000 stripes. There's Jerome Bettis rookie base. Nice card. I like that. Rodney Peete, Tim Brown. So I'm hoping that I have the last 3 boxes of the case. I'm hoping that I hit a good 1,000 stripe in one of these. Seven packs to go. All right, Ricky Jackson, Darren Perry, Darren Smith, Reggie Cobb, Anthony Johnson. Oh, there's another 20 stripe. Henry Ellard, 20 stripe. So we've got 3 20s and a 50 so far. Chris Miller, Cody Carlson, Andre Rison, Jim Everett, Chris Everett, Steve, Eric Kramer. I'm going fast now. Maybe if I can get the pack open. Come on. There we go. Neil O'Donnell, Kevin Williams, Lorenzo Lynch, Jerry Rice, Rick Meyer, Rodney Hampton, George Teague rookie, Phil Simms, Steve Broussard, Elway, and Barrow. All right, we got 5 left, it looks like. Kind of hard to tell on that right side there. It looks like there's 2 packs there and 3 on the other side. Oh, that one's got 4. So we got 6 left. They just keep growing. This is how all boxes were pretty much in that early 90s time. Well, up till the early 90s, because, you know, Topps boxes were always 36 packs too. Then they started printing less and doing more quality and reducing the numbers. There's a Quinn Early Field Force base insert. Courtney Hawkins, Rob Moore, and I don't know, couldn't read it. Alright, let's start this one on the left here. Let's see what we got. We got Ricky, Fred Barnett, Terry Allen, Keith McKellar, Renzo White, Brian Mitchell, Joe Montana, Randall Hill, Steve Young, Quentin Coryatt, a Drew Bledsoe rookie, Keith McCants. So the Stars base cards, I'll list those for just a couple bucks a piece on eBay. They will sell eventually. And all the commons will end up being donated at some point when I can get over there. I had stuff and I was going to take it over there, and then we couldn't bring anything because of COVID. So Barry Foster, Via Sekihima, Kadri Ishmael rookie, Glenn Milborn, Brett Favre, base. Oh, 1,000 stripe, David Lang. Oh my gosh, it was the card after Favre. 1,000 stripe Favre would have been amazing. Unfortunately, it's David Lang. Still cool to have 1,000 stripe. Definitely hang on to that. That's the first 1,000 stripe I've ever opened, and I've opened a lot of wild card boxes. Ricky Waters, Terry McDaniel. Oh man, pretty cool to get 1,000 stripe. The card after Brett Favre. Looks to be in good shape. Corners are nice. The foil is all there. You know, some of the things you normally would have issues with, have to look at the surface and stuff, but I think that's going to just stay in my PC. 1,000 stripes are 1 per case, I believe, so that would be the case hit if you're looking at, you know, how today's products work. So every player, I mean, I understand that player is absolutely a no-namer, but everyone should have some value. John Taylor, Derek Thomas, Eric Ball, Neil Anderson, Tony Smith, Ronnie Harmon. All right, just a couple left. I think we've probably got our big hits out of the way. We've got our 5 or 6 stripes. We did, I think, 3 or 4 20s, a 50, and 1,000 stripe. So we did really well there. Barry Sanders. Howie Long, and then a silver foil parallel of Ricky Waters, Field Force insert. We're losing some focus on the camera here. Andre Reed. Just trying to get to the end here. Dale Carter. And I think this is the last pack. See if we got some last pack mojo. Maybe one more stripe out there. A striped insert. That would be cool. O.J. McDuffie, Keith Jackson, Todd McNair, Steve LeVar, David Lang base. That was our 1,000 stripe earlier. That's what he looks like as a base card. Broderick Thomas, Chris Spielman, and John Vaughn. So that's our rip. 36 pack of box of Wildcard West. Here's a couple of our hits. I didn't take all the hits and put them aside, unfortunately. I'll have to dig back through, but there's the Brett 20 stripe. That's the big winner of the box. There's a Henry Allard 20 stripe. So a couple of Bettis rookies, a couple of Favre base. So pretty pleased with that box. That's a good buy for $50 for sure. See you next time.